Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go for the NFC West divisional matchup. The winner of this will most likely go to the playoffs as the NFC West's, I forget the word. But the loser, they still have a good shot at making the playoffs. We're going to do the intros here in just a minute. Alright, DeMarcus Green breaking off a big run for 10 right off the gate, or right off the bat. He is currently our team leading rusher, which is not a surprise. Number one back, who just got paid a big deal this past season. As Kyler Murray takes another shotgun set here. Goes for a dump off to DeMarcus Green, who, as well as being our number one running back, he also is one of our better receivers. He has 4 touchdowns, which is third on the team. So clearly he is a do-it-all back. You love to see those kind of guys. 3 receivers out, and it's a run going nowhere. Loss of 3 on the play. The Seattle defense is tough, and we learned that from our earlier meeting, as we hope to change the results and get the win this time around. Thankfully, we haven't seen the Seahawks offense yet, but we know Deshaun Watson is a great playmaker who, unfortunately, does not always play the best against us. So, going nowhere to start the first drive. So, unfortunately, it's not the start you want, but that's okay, as Matt Hawk goes for the punt. Of course, bombs it deep, a little too deep, as it goes for the touchback, and Seattle's offense will take the field here shortly. Texans offense takes the field. I'm sorry. The Seahawks offense takes the field. Deshaun Watson hands it off for about a gain of 2. So we see the offensive line. They're going to have a tough matchup this game against a stout defensive line full of veterans. Byron Murphy on the tackle, the captain of this defense. Seahawks go for a screen that goes for a loss of 2, and they're back to where they started. These first drives are lacking for both teams. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun as he lets time roll down. Rolls out to the sideline, rolls back, gets hit as he throws it, and it's out of bounds. 4th and 10. Both drives stalling, not gaining a first down as the Seahawks look to punt. We'll see what the Arizona offense can do this time around as they come back out. But before that, we'll see what Hassan Conley can do returning this. It's about 5-6 yards, so pretty solid punt return. He was signed for that role, and he's done a fantastic job this season. Alright, another handoff, run up the middle draw play that goes for about 2 yards. Unfortunately, these draws are not doing so well, not even 3 yards there. A whole 1. Kyler Murray takes the pass, goes out, and it is complete for number 19. That is Amari Cooper. Or that's Kenny Galladay. Alright, well, it's hard to read upside down. Run up the middle for a big gain. It's a 10-yard gain. Should be another first down. DeMarcus Green. Yes, it is another first down. Kyler Murray losing yards on the read option play there. You hate to see that, but the Seattle defense is very tough. They are a formidable opponent. As we've known, Brian has led the West for many, many years. Alright, little dump off there to number 85, Nicholas McBride, the backup tight end, for gaining a couple as we take a look at the Seattle defense that looks to stop our offense and keep their playoff spot alive and well. It's 3rd and 7 here. Let's see what Kyler Murray and this offense can do. Kyler in the shotgun. You got 2 wide receivers at the bottom, 2 at the top, and a running back. As it goes for number 89, that is Jalen Armstrong, the tight end. The only man that was left standing on this roster last season as the retirement of Travis Kelce shocked the world. He has played incredible. He's actually second in touchdowns. I'm sorry. He is second in receptions on this team. DeMarcus Green rush up the middle for a couple. You love to see that. Just the bruising. He will get you those yards. A screen that looks to gain positive yards is 1 broken tackle from Kenny Galladay. The man who was our leading receiver last season was delegated to a 4th string role this past season. The fake does not fake out the Seattle defense as Whitaker gets the sack, and it's 4th and 9. Kaimi Fairbairn on to kick a field goal. And it's through. You almost expect this from the man. He is 18 for 21 on the season, 19 for 22 after that kick. His 3 misses were 1 of 40 and 49 yards and 2 of 50 plus. So anything below 40 is guaranteed for him. The Seattle offense takes the field again as Deshaun Watson and the team take the field. Arizona's defense has committed to slowing down Watson, and that's an interception. You love to see it. That is the type of slowdown that will just save this team. Byron Murphy, the captain of this defense, gets it. Like I was saying, we've committed to slowing down Watson. Only allowing 250 yards or less will complete that goal, and I believe we will get it as DeMarcus Green runs up the middle again, bowling through tacklers. DeMarcus Green is 7th in yards, and that is why he bowls through defenders. There's a catch for number 85. That is Nicholas McBride, backup tight end, playing a fantastic part in this offense. Kyler Murray with the pass. Another in route for 83. That is Kenny Golladay. He has gotten a lot of screen time in this game, early as it may be. Kyler Murray goes to pass. Nope, he runs. He didn't know what to do there. He got back to the line, but it's no gain, no loss. He didn't know what to do. He just couldn't find an open read. He was scared to run. Who knows? He goes to throw it again on 3rd and goal, still looking, and just a missed opportunity. That's his first miss of the game, but it was a poor miss to make, wasting great field position to only get a field goal, making Kaimi Fairbairn 20 for 26 on the season, because we know that anything below 40 is going to happen. He is money. As far as playoffs go, this matchup is a big matchup for both teams, battling for that NFC West spot, and the loser will most likely have a shot at the wild card. As of right now, the Lions have clinched winning their division. The Cowboys and Giants both clinched playoffs, which means one is going as the wild card, so that takes one spot as we get a short pass for about 6. And the Buccaneers also clinched, meaning there is one spot left for the divisional winner of this division, also including the San Fran 49ers, who we lost to last week, unfortunately, in overtime. It was a fantastic game led by Lindell Gordon, who was Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC, getting 2 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6, and because of that, he has moved back into the starting lineup as he was demoted the game prior, which I believe was against the I can't remember who it was against. I don't remember, I'm sorry. But he just had a poor game. He allowed plenty of catches. He did make the tackle there, of course, on Peoples, who is a fantastic back. And the quarter ends. Cardinals have a 6-0 lead. But we led in the last game, and it came to a halt very quickly as they rush on 1st and 10. Peoples gaining about 5 there. He is a tough player to stop. Now the unclaimed spot, the Falcons, the Atlanta Falcons, are also fighting for that wild card spot, and that's who we beat. We beat Atlanta, and that was where Lindell Gordon gave up quite a few open catches. But so they are battling for the wild card spot. Thankfully, we have the edge on them. However, we do not have the edge against the 49ers as we have split the series with them. Jesse Bates making the tackle there. Play action pass. Watson scrambling. He doesn't know where to go. Number 97. That is Christian Wilkins with his 6th sack of the season. You love to see it. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was his sixth right there. As he had 5 coming into this game, he now has a tie for the team lead of 6 between himself, Chris, and Gerard Mayo. I'm sorry, no, he actually has 7 now. He was tied with Mayo. It was Rankins who had 5. Sheldon Rankin's a big part of this defense coming in on free agency, and unfortunately, there's the touchdown. Number 49, what kind of number is that for a tight end? You hate to see it. He looks like a fullback out there, but he plays like a wide receiver. And that extra point is good. Seattle takes the 1-point lead. The kick is back. We'll see what Conley does with it, and there's not much he could do as it goes right through the end zone. Arizona's offense will take the field yet again. Kyler Murray takes the hike, and it goes for a run to DeMarcus Green, no other. He is 7th in yards in the NFL. He's 11th in yards per carry, 9th in touchdowns, and he has, as we hope not to jinx it, 0 fumbles on the year. Play action pass from Kyler Murray here. He goes deep, and that's a catch for Amari Cooper, breaking tackles. The old man does not want to go down as he rakes in a 39-yard reception. Amari Cooper is 2nd on our team in receptions with, well, tied for first now with 61. Short pass there for number 89, Jalen Armstrong, starting tight end. Cooper does lead our team, however, in yards with 737. And tied for the lead in touchdowns. DeMarcus Green run up the middle, goes nowhere. As we look for the 3rd down play to get us, well, we're in field goal range, but we look for to get into the red zone. We want touchdowns. We don't want field goals. The screen as the heavy rush comes in doesn't get there, and you hate to see that. DeMarcus Green holding his back. Might be a lower back injury as he caught another pass. He is actually one of our best wide receivers as well, leading with 4 touchdowns on the season. Kaimi Fairbairn for the kick. It is up and it is good. Seattle taking the lead, or Seattle losing the lead as Arizona reclaims it. Fairbairn kicks it off deep, not that deep as it only goes to the 10. And Seattle takes it up to about the 28. We're hoping for some big things from our defensive captains, Nolan Turner, who leads the team with 119 tackles. We're hoping for big things from Jesse Bates or Holden Hill, who lead the team with 3 interceptions. Lindell Gordon is tied for 2nd place with 2 interceptions as he had 2, both of his last week in the game. It's a run for Peoples that goes nowhere. That is a stop by number 51. I called him out, Nolan Turner, the captain. It's his 3rd of the day. Number 94 on the tackle right there. That is big 94. I don't see him on my... Jameson Pickett. How could I forget Pickett? The man has been nothing but great for us. And batted away, there is Jesse Bates with the deflection. Great play right there as it's 4th and 7. They look to punt. We'll see what happens here. Alright, great protection, nothing there. That's a deep punt, and that's a touchback. Arizona's offense takes the field once again. I do not see DeMarcus Green coming to the field, so his injury might be a little more serious than we thought. Let's hope not. Short pass there to Jalen Armstrong as it gains 6 on the play. Kyler Murray with the read option, the triple option it looked like, for a loss of 3, or loss of 1 actually. It's a loss of 5 total on his third rush. Kyler not doing too well in the option department here today. We have great protection from the offensive line, as that is number 83, Kenny Galladay. Who else? The veteran was our leading receiver last year. With the retirement of Travis Kelce and Cooper Kupp, he was expecting to get a big role, but the signing of free agent stud Damon McDaniels delegated him lower. Kyler Murray actually gains yardage here on the read option. Well, they're calling it a gain of 0, but that's positive. He's getting to the line of scrimmage, so we like that. We have a rush here that goes nowhere to Marcus Green back on the field. Thankfully, his injury was not that serious. But Damon McDaniels was a free agent pickup in the preseason, played fantastic, and that's probably coming back. The catch by number 83, Kenny Galladay. Illegal man downfield. Left tackle Jerron Dickens, who leads the team in sacks allowed with 11. His time might be coming to an end here, as he may get benched sooner rather than later. Well, I guess there's not much sooner, as we're in week 16. And that goes nowhere to Marcus Green with his third reception of the game already in the second quarter. Great protection on the punt as that goes deep. Goes to 10, and a great punt by Matt Hawk that drops him at the 6. Fantastic bounce by the veteran there. Matt Hawk is actually our special teams captain. Fun fact. They run it again with Peoples, who has just a wide open lane, getting 9 there. 2nd and 1, and they are out of that predicament just as quick as they got there. We got a man in motion, number 14, as it's a jet sweep to 14, DK Metcalf, that goes nowhere. And just like that, we are back in action, folks. This defense could make some great plays here. 2-minute warning stops anything from happening. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back with the action. And we're back in Arizona with the action. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun here. Runs with Peoples that goes nowhere. Great stop as we call a timeout, our first of the second half. Our first of the first half, rather. And here's a punt. Great protection. Obviously, they're going to protect heavy there. A deep bomb that goes all the way back to the 20. Hassan Conley takes it up, though, to the 50. Breaks 2 tackles and takes it to the 46. You love to see it. That type of special teams will get you made to a Pro Bowl. Kyler Murray in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the top of your screen. Tight end as well. And it's a little too deep on the pass. A little too much power there, Kyler. Kyler back to pass again. This time completes it to number 83, Kenny Galladay. The man is 4th on our depth chart, yet he has more receptions than our leading receiver, Amari Cooper, our 2nd string, Damon McDaniels, our 3rd string, John Bronson. He's not even our slot receiver. He's our 2nd slot receiver behind Bronson. I'm not complaining, though. Kenny Galladay, the veteran, gets it done with ease. And another pass, that is 87. That is John Bronson. 37, my mistake. That's DeMarcus Green. Timeout taken by Arizona with 1 minute to go. They look to figure out what to do. They are in field goal range, but obviously they don't want another field goal. They want a touchdown. They need to get to the end zone. Kyler Murray takes the handoff, and it's a fumble. It's scooped up by Seattle, and nobody can tackle him. He's going Well, folks, there was a touchdown on that play. Just not for your birds. Just a mash of all the worst things that happened. Poor blocking lets Kyler get sacked. Poor decisions have him scrambling in the pocket instead of passing or dumping it out. And he fumbles. I believe that is Kyler's first fumble of the season, though. I unfortunately did not get the numbers for that. As Hassan Conley does the smart thing and takes a knee, taking us up to the 25. One timeout left, 48 seconds to go. Kyler Murray takes the snap. He's scrambling. He doesn't know what to do, and he's hit again. Kane, first sack of the game, but he is the one that had the fumble 6. No timeout here as they're letting the clock run. It's at 23 seconds. Almost hit again as that ball falls out of the hands of 16, Nicholas Jones, another rookie on this team. A lot of rookie wide receivers as we were unsure of the plan of them heading into this season. DeMarcus Green with a run goes nowhere. 3rd and 18 turns to 4th and 17 as Seattle calls a timeout, looking to get the ball back quick and score before half. Matt Hawk on to punt, and it gets out without any hesitation, as I believe that is DK Metcalf on the punt returns. Nope, that is not DK Metcalf. He's number 14. There's 7 seconds left. What can Seattle do in this time? Sean Watson passes it. It's hit and almost picked as it falls out of his hands. 4 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts. They could get maybe 2 plays off, and it doesn't look like that. Deshaun Watson heaves it downfield. That is intercepted. Holden Hill, the free agent signing this past offseason, has proven to be a great veteran leadership on this defense. Seattle gets the ball back to start the second half as they take a knee in the end zone. Deshaun Watson taking the pass out of the shotgun, and it's a run up the middle with Peoples, who jukes out one defender but goes nowhere. 3 yards on the gain. Deshaun under center, throws it for a slant up the middle to DK Metcalf for a gain of about 15-16. Poor coverage by Seattle, or poor coverage by Arizona, I'm sorry. Deshaun under center for the screen pass. Gets about 4 yards on the pickup there. Jesse Bates with the tackle. The one thing we've learned from watching these Seattle games is that they love to run draw plays, as shown here, which gets about 4 yards. Or 2 yards rather, and they love to run screens, so if we can stop both of those, you're typically good. And there's a little dump off by Watson to Peoples that goes nowhere. 4th and 6. We'll see what the special teams can do here. Derek Mayo on the tackle. Derek Mayo leads the team in sacks with 6. After Christian Wilkins' last one, he is second with 6. As you can see, the last play before half, we don't want to see that anymore. Kyler Murray in the shotgun. We have 3 wide receivers at the top of your screen, 1 on the bottom here. Up the middle, that is number 87. John Bronson. I'm sorry again, that's 37. Why we have so many passes to our running back, I will never know, but he gets the job done, so I can't really complain, can I? We have a lot of players on the offensive line here as we take in motion. Looked a little confusing there, but there was a block that happened. Loss of yards on the play. McAllister. I believe he's the great nephew of Saints legend running back Deuce McAllister, making the tackle on the play. Kyler with a short pass up the middle to the sideline rather for gain of 6-7 there. It's 3rd and 5. You have to assume they'll run because they trust Marcus Green, but they pass it. Almost intercepted, dropped by 2 Seattle defenders there. You hate to see it. Kyler Murray not having the most perfect game, not having really a good game even. Matt Hawk on to punt. And this is a big one going way out behind the end zone. Sometimes he has too much power for his own good. Deshaun Watson and the Seattle offense take the stage as it's a run with Peoples that goes nowhere. That is 98 Sheldon Rankins, the big veteran signing this free agency. Toss outside that goes nowhere. 34 was on the tackle first. That is Demarius Booker. Deshaun Watson bombing it deep, and it's a catch by DK Metcalf. And they are in Arizona territory here. Not a good look. People's running goes nowhere as he's stopped by Derek Mayo and Jameson Pickett on the play. Second 11 here. And it is a draw play. Just like I said, we need to stop those if we want to be successful. 3rd and 8 here. And a play action pass. Oh, and just poor coverage allows the touchdown. You almost had the sack there in the backfield. Then the corner was too deep. The linebacker was too shallow. You hate to see it. And the field goal was good. Seattle leads 21-9. Arizona needs to step back into this quick if they want to win, if they want to make playoffs. Kyler Murray with the read option that actually gains positive yards, a lot of yards, clear field, and that is what you love to see. Kyler Murray with the read option play for the touchdown. 72 yards. The veteran, 30 years old, proven he still has legs. And Kaimi Fairbairn is good with the extra point as he stays 100% on the season. Arizona down 5 again. Matt Hawk kicks it off into the end zone here. And they take it out going up past the 25, 27 yard line. So positive gain there. Better than if they took the knee. A rush again by Peoples, going for little positive yards, but slammed back down. Nolan Turner showing no mercy on the play. Oh, come on there. That's Jermaine Pratt dropping the interception that could have just brought us right back into this. Tackle there by Nolan Turner after a big gain, 22 yards. 161 passing yards on the day. The Seahawks are still below their goal. So Arizona is looking to be alright there. They still need a win, though, to seal that. Peoples getting nothing again on the rush. 2nd and 7 here. It's probably going to be another handoff to Peoples. Yes, it is. This time gaining about 6. Should be 3rd and 1. Zach Cunningham, the veteran, making the stop there. He has had quite a lackluster season after previous seasons. Play action there. It goes for a big gain. You know, I was about to question that call, but it does wonders. It pays off. DK Metcalf torching our defense. Jesse Bates making the tackle there. And we're probably going to see another run by Peoples. This one goes up the middle for about 4 as he is stopped. 3 yards is what they're calling it. Oh, I believe we are accidentally exiting. We meant to hit A after this play. Whoops. Gain of about 3 there by Peoples. Sorry for that, folks. That was wrong button. Watson going to pass. Doesn't know what to do. Looks around. It gets deflected by number 23, Holden Hill. 4th and 4 as Seattle probably is going for the field goal, which will give them an 8-point lead. It is up. It is good. They lead by 8 now. Seattle kicks it off deep. Not too deep as goes to about the 5. Hassan Conley takes it up. He gets to the 26, 27. Calling it the 28. Alright. You saw at the top of your screen coming into the box there. Kyler Murray with play action. Going deep. Just not able to come down with it as Amari Cooper, unfortunately. Kyler Murray having a pretty good passing day percentage-wise. It's a delayed play action, but that goes for a monster gain. Kenny Golladay. Kyler Murray, who is 20th in yards, 23rd in touchdowns, tied for interceptions with 20. Or I'm sorry, tied for touchdowns with 22. Tied in 11th for completion percentage. He is having a great day completion percentage-wise here, as it's a rush up the middle by DeMarcus Green. Gain of about 3. Not even 2, maybe 1, apparently. One last play before the half ends. DeMarcus Green bowling through holes there. That's easily a gain of 5 or 6. They're calling it 6. 3rd and 3 as the quarter ends. 4th quarter starting here. Arizona needs a big play. They get it. Amari Cooper, 1st down. They are in field goal range, but like I said before, they need a touchdown to stay in this game. Kyler delivered last time. Who will deliver this time? We're not sure, but we know we're getting one. Oh, no. And Seattle picks it up after no one seemed to be able to. It's just a mash up there on the line. Oh, boy. That was not looking too good. Kyler Murray with his 2nd fumble of the game. It makes you think, do you sub in the rookie? I think you can't. You have to trust your veteran here. He's had a great game otherwise. Big deflection there, number 25. That is Jesse Bates on the stop. A lot of folks on the line. It's a rush. Peoples gets up, jukes out a defender. First down on a run of about 13. Big run there. And they're past the 50. They are in opposing territory. It's a play action. This line has proven great all game, but there, that is stopped by Christian Wilkins, his second sack of the game. This offensive line has not allowed a ton of pressure. That's only our, I believe, second sack of the day, both by Wilkins, so they're playing fantastic here. Pass out, doesn't go much. 3rd and 17. They're going to need a big play. They've gotten them in the past. So, and that'll help. It's a false, that's encroachment. No, they're calling it a false start on the offensive line. Okay, that's good for us. That makes it 3rd and 22. Even harder, but Deshaun Watson will get it. You know him. And they're about in the red zone here. DK Metcalf. I think we need to start a Saints bounty gate to take him out. Deshaun Watson, we know, takes himself out, so. Peoples with a rush going nowhere. Calling it 1. But, you didn't hear it here, folks, but if you can do a bounty gate for us, you know, there might be something in it for you. Another rush going for about 6 there, 3rd and 2. They're most likely going to get a field goal, so we need a defensive stop, a turnover here. We don't get it there. 1st and goal at the 9. They have 5 wide here as it's 1st and goal, but they're going for a pass. And of course they complete the pass. It doesn't go for much, goes for 3 yards. 2nd and goal. We're not sure what type of play they're going to run. Now they run a, looks like strong formation as everyone is bunched in tight here. But it is a pass, wide open. DK Metcalf. And that will extend the lead to 15, double digits here. 8, almost 9 minutes to go. I don't know if Arizona has it in them to come back and complete the cycle. We shall see here as the kick is sent. Goes way to the back of the end zone. They're going to take it up at the 25. Two receivers at the top of your screen, one in tight end at the bottom. Kyler runs, sliding as a gain of about 8 there. 7, they're calling it. 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom, and a running back in the backfield. Pass to pass to Green, who gets the first down. I'm so used to talking about all people's plays. How dare I when DeMarcus Green is leading our team in receptions. Kyler throws to the sideline, short of the first down, 2nd and 2. Kenny Golladay now leading in receptions again. Another pass here for Green. Once again, these two are battling it out for who's going to lead our team in receptions, which I really don't care for. I care about results. If they both can give me touchdowns, that's fine by me. Kyler once again dumping it off, this time to who else? It's actually Damon McDaniels this time. I couldn't see the number. Kyler pass for the first down. Big play. Jalen Armstrong, the big tight end, making plays when it counts. 3 wide receivers at the top, and it's a run by Green. Goes for about 1. They are taking a lot of time up on this clock. Already 4 minutes have expired. They need to get their hustle on if they expect to score. Play action. It's a short pass for Keith Kincaid, or Kane Kincaid. I kept calling him Keith the last game, and I did it again here. 3rd and 4. 2 wide receivers top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. And it goes for Amari Cooper, who gets the touchdown, diving into the end zone. You love to see it. They're going for the field goal here to make it a 8-point game once again. It's up. It's good. 8-point game. 3:51 to go. All 3 timeouts. The 2-minute warning left. We need a big defensive stop here. And if anyone can get it, I know plenty of players on this defense that could. Maybe not the special teams unit, but this defense will get it done for us. They are at the 30 to start. Deshaun under center. It's probably going to be run 2 peoples. Yes, it is. Draw up the middle. Tries to bounce it outside, but goes nowhere. Gain of 2. Play action for a pass up the middle. You hate to see it. That's first down. They're in. They've passed the 50. They're almost in field goal range already. They might be in field goal range with their kicker. They have a great kicker. Here in Seattle, he has great range. They're going to do a play action again. Watson scrambling, little unsure of what to do. Is he? Oh, he's pulling up. He is scrambling. He gets the first down on a gain of 16. He looked unsure, but he wasn't going to slide. That's a 2-minute warning right there. Deshaun under center once again. Probably going to be a run as they're going to just try to milk this clock out, and they do. Oh my, first down. It is not looking good for Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. We need some defensive stops. Turnover. We cannot allow a field goal. Stop behind the line. They call their second of 3 timeouts here. Derek Mayo on the stop. And a 3rd run that goes nowhere. Jamison Pickett. But unfortunately, like I said, they are in field goal range. I'm sorry, it's 3rd and 14. I forgot they got that first. So they're probably going to run it here. They have player in motion. And it is a run, and he almost gains the first and more there. 108 yards on the day, 4th and 5. Like I said, they are in field goal range, so if we could block it, that would be fantastic. But unfortunately, I don't think we have that many miracles left in Arizona here. It's up, it's good. They lead by 11 now. There's a minute and 2 seconds left to go. There still could be magic here in Arizona, but unfortunately, I think we have ran out of luck here. Play action pass. Do we get out of bounds? No, we do not. Clock is still rolling. 45 seconds to go. Kyler passing. Short pass. I don't know why we're not tossing these to the sidelines. 22 seconds left. It's over. We did hold the Seattle offense to less than 250 passing yards. 13 seconds left as we get the first down. It is over, ladies and gentlemen. A win next week against the Rams could guarantee us a wild card spot, but unfortunately, that is the best we can do, as we will not be winning the division. This is our second loss to Brian, meaning he has clinched. Congratulations, Brian. You have won the NFC West. We hope to make it as a wild card team, but we still do not know the result of the 49ers game. If 49ers won, that might be all she wrote, as they are currently tied with us. They hold the series. Well, it was a split series, actually. But currently, Wiley and the Falcons are that wild card team, and they might hold on to that. Good day for Kyler all around. 1 touchdown. The 2 fumbles hurt him, but he's had that amazing run for 72 yards, long of 38. Had no interceptions. Deshaun Watson had 2, however, and actually he did have over 250 yards, so we couldn't even complete that. I was wrong on my numbers. Peoples, 28 for 108. DeMarcus Green, 14 for 50, so, he had half that. When you have that double the carries, you're going to get more yards. Kyler, 6 for 73. DK Metcalf, he didn't get running. Deshaun Watson, he had that nice run at the end. As far as fumbles, the 2 fumbles really cost us here. Receiving, there you go, Kenny Golladay. He's our 4th string wide receiver. Jalen Armstrong, number 1 tight end. DK Metcalf, he torched us. He destroyed us. Marcus Green, look at that. Number 1 wide receiver, running back. I mean, he does it all for us. I can't complain, but man. Tyreek Hill, Cheetah, still fast as ever with 72 on the ground. That's the one thing we don't have in Arizona, is we do not have speedy corners, and that shows every time we're matched up with Seattle, is we get torched. Just a couple more here. Damon McDaniels, he didn't have a good day receiving, didn't get a chance to. Dickens allowed 1 sack, and Buchanan allowed 1 sack. As far as tackles go, Nolan Turner led everyone. Chase Nelson was 2nd. Sacks, Christian Wilkins, Teddy Kane, who had the scoop and score. Whitaker and Tryon, as well as Nelson, receiving a sack. 2 interceptions, Holton Hill and Byron Murphy. And the forced fumbles, here you go, Tryon and Nelson, and the recoveries, Kane and Crawford. Crawford recovered the one that was that big pile up. Teddy Kane, as you see. Field goals we were perfect on. Everyone was perfect on that. 241 for Dixon, 223 for Hawk rather. Newman with 73 yards, Conley with 63, Conley with 33 return yards, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show the standings as we exit, because I know everyone is curious to see the standings and see how the playoffs are gonna show off. We're gonna exit out so nobody knows who I'm upgrading. Do we have any upgrades? No, we don't. Doesn't even matter. Okay, standings. Alright, so at 9-6, it doesn't say he's clinched it yet, because Twinkie could still win if he wins out, but it doesn't look likely. It looks like Brian will take the playoffs. We are here at 7-8. Big improvement from last year, however, so we're doing great. As far as the NFC is concerned, Lions 10-4, Cowboys 10-4, Giants 10-4, and Buccaneers also to 10-4. Wiley here at 8-6. Looks like he will hold that wild card spot unless Twinkie can win out and Wiley loses out, although I don't know the result of their game. As far as the AFC, Dolphins clinched and Browns Texans also clinched. Chiefs are battling out with the Raiders, but it looks like they will clinch the division. And it looks like the Patriots and Steelers would be the two wildcard teams. Last but not least, we'll look at the schedule. We'll see who won between Twinkie and Wiley, because that will probably decide who gets the wild card. And they play... No, I'm sorry. That's the... Oh, okay, they don't play this week. Or they don't play this year. So, it will go to, I guess, division games and all that other stuff. So, we end here. Thank you. I'm sorry, your Arizona Cardinals could not win it.